TV KPM. Didik TV KPM.
Hello everyone, you are now watching Road to Success SPM 2021 together me, Sean, as your host. Now before I begin, I want to remind you to always follow the SOPs in place in our battle against COVID-19 to flatten the curve, such as wearing your face mask, make sure it covers the entire mouth area from the top of your nose all the way to down to the bottom of your chin. Also make sure you frequently wash your hands with both water and soap, and if you can, use the hand sanitizer to sterilize or to sanitize your hand. And also when you're among other people, make sure the distance between you and that person is at least 1 meter apart. And before we begin, you already know the topic for today is English, and the title or the topic that we're going to be discussing today is being a teen. And before that, let's have a look at the profile of the teacher that will be with us today. And with me right now is the lovely Miss Hidayah. Very good evening to you.
Hi.
And thank you for joining us. And before we begin, how about we practice some SOPs
Sure.
over here at the table?
Yes.
And I will just proceed first with using the hand sanitizer. And now over to you.
Okay.
Now it's very important to always make sure your hands are clean to
Yes.
stop the spread of COVID-19.
Obviously.
And yes, and because our distance I think is at least 2 meters apart,
Yeah.
I'd like to ask you to also remove your mask, and I'll do the
Okay.
same as well.
Okay.
Okay, and now, for those of you watching at home, when you remove your mask, please ensure that you keep it in a safe place. Don't leave it on the table, on the floor, on your head. Oh no! Please keep it in a safe place. Like the teacher and I, we have a special case just to keep our mask so that it is nice, safe, and clean. All right, and right now, now that you can see our lovely teacher's face, I'd like you to introduce yourself once again to our viewers at home.
Okay. Hi everyone. Hi, my name is Miss Nurhidayah. I'm currently teaching in Sekolah Agama Menengah Bagan Terap, Sabah Bernam, and I already have been a teacher for 12 years.
For 12 years, but you look really, really young. What's your
Thank
secret?
you. Just smile always.
Okay, all right. And of course, with us today is not only just the both of us, there's also some amazing students that are with us online right now. Let's see who they
Yes.
are. Hi! Hi, everyone. There we go. All the fresh faces ready to take on the subject for today. And what I'll be doing is I'll just be mentioning your name. All you need to do is just introduce yourself, and don't forget to show your greetings or give your greetings by putting your hand on your chest, and you can bow a bit if you want to. Okay, we're going to start off first with Alif.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Alif Shakir bin Muhammad Alif. I'm from Sekolah Agama Menengah Bagan Terap, and I really can't wait to learn today.
Thank you so much, Alif. I'm also excited for today. Next, we also have Khatijah.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Khadijah Mariam. I'm from Sambagan Terap, of course. And I can't wait to start our class today.
And so am I. Moving on to the next student, we have Nadira. Oh, sorry, Nadra. My mistake.
Hello and good morning to everyone. My name is Nurul Nadra binti Muhammad Sufyan. I'm from Sekolah Agama Menengah Bagan Terap, and I feel so enthusiastic to learn English today.
All right, thank you so much. Next, Aina.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aina Farina binti Kamaluddin. I'm from Sambagan Terap, and I can't wait to share the lesson with you guys today.
Thank you so much. Next, we have Nurul Hanani.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurul Hanani Nazira binti Kamal Zaman, and I'm from Sambagan Terap. I'm looking forward for today's lesson.
All right, thank you so much. I am also very looking forward to it. And last but not least, we have Siti Noor Ra.
Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Binti from Sabah Gerak. Can't wait to learn English with you guys.
Thank you so much. I am super excited for our lesson for today. But before that, I believe you have something that the student would like to do before we begin.
Yeah. So we will start our lesson with the prayer first. So adik-adik Syakir will head our prayer. And those out there who are non-Muslim, you can recite your doa, your prayer, according to your belief. Okay? Alif?
A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah, all praises and gratefulness for you. Peace be upon to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah, forgive us and our parents. Please them as they did to us since we were a child. Allah, please receive to our prayer. Please open our heart and soul to receive your guidance and knowledge to achieve your blessing and divine goals. Thank you, Allah. Amin ya rabbal alamin.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. And now to actually find out what we are actually going to focus on today, Miss Hidayah, maybe you can tell us more about what we're going to touch on today.
Yeah, basically today, thank you Sean, basically today we will learn something in Form 4. We actually do some revision on full blast. So we are using linking words or phrases, and we also learn about planning how to write.
How to write.
Yeah.
Okay. And also the topic is very interesting today.
Yeah.
Being 18. That brings me back to the time when I was younger, and probably the time when I had hair. Maybe you can go into or tell us why exactly are we using this as a topic?
So actually it is one of the component that we will use in the examination actually. So perhaps that everyone are prepared. Please take notes, and inshallah you can use it during your examination.
All right, and before we proceed further, how about we take a short break and we'll be back to you for Road to Success SPM 2021. Don't go anywhere.
Didik TV KPM. Didik TV KPM. Didik TV KPM.
English is very crucial in our lives, especially nowadays where English is absolutely everything. So in order to catch up with the rapid rise of modernization and technology, English is the key. And I hope that although we have COVID-19 and recently the changing of the new format, hopefully that every single of you who are watching right now will get A+, especially in English.
Why we need to learn English? As we know, many people do understand or do speak English as second language in many countries. We need to learn English because English will help you understand different cultures and allow us to communicate with people from all over the world. Besides that, English will increase your chance to get a job and continue your study. Lastly, you can improve your skills in speaking and talk confidently with someone.
Why we need to learn English? First of all, English is the language of science, aviation, diplomacy, computers, and tourism. Knowing English increases our chances of getting a good job in a multinational company within your home country or of finding work abroad. In addition, English is the language of international communication, so no wonder it is the official language of 15 countries. And spoken by around 400 million people across the globe.
Didik TV KPM.
And we are back for Road to Success SPM 2021 together Miss Sean Steven and also Miss Hidayah. For the subject of English, the topic is being 18. Alright, so let's begin our lesson for today. Over to you, Miss Hidayah.
Yes. Hi everyone. So today, before that, are you ready to learn? Yes, perhaps everyone are ready here. And make sure that actually success starts with S, but it begins with you.
Wow,
so you
yes.
have to take action for you to do to make a success. Okay? Okay, so basically the learning objective for today, we will learn to use at least 2 linking words or phrases where you can refer in page 57, and you can use the 3 steps on writing an essay presenting advantage and disadvantages. So you can refer this from page 63. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's share this because we want to have a very wonderful lesson today. So I have a question here. Do you think it is hard being a teenager? Is it hard?
I would say personally, I think in general, because we're already adults,
Yeah,
right?
we are already adults.
So we know that being a teenager was just like a phase where we thought everything was hard. But actually putting myself there as a teenager, there's so many changes happening around me, with my body, with the people around me, and you're getting all these emotions and all that. So I would say at that point of time, yes, being a teenager can be hard.
It can be hard.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful experience to share with us, Sean. Thank you. How about we listen from our students' opinion? Yeah. How about we choose, Sean? You want to
Shall I choose?
anyone?
Okay, okay. Let's just see who has the biggest smile. Okay, it looks like Alif. Yes, Alif. You can
Yes,
start off.
Alif. Would you like to share your opinion about our topic today?
Okay, personally, for me, I think that being a teenager is not quite hard because for me, I didn't have much any problems to think of, but you still have the problem. So it's not quite hard.
Okay, it's not that hard, okay?
Not that hard, okay. Yeah,
that's good. Okay, how about we listen from other students too? Thank you, Alif. Okay, we choose another one. Okay, Sean?
Let's see whether we have any volunteers.
Any
Anyone would like
volunteer?
to raise your hand, you can answer, or else I'll have to choose the lucky person.
Yes, anyone?
Aina looks like she wants to answer. Yes, Aina?
Okay, Aina.
My answer is no. For me, that as teenager is fun because we don't need to carry any big responsibility as our character as a child. Teenager phase is where we learn how to be independent, making our own decision and many more.
Okay.
Well, that's a very interesting point.
Right.
Responsibilities.
So the responsibility. Sometimes we think that sometimes people think that teenagers think that responsibility is hard and difficult, right?
Yeah.
But some of the students love the responsibility because it builds up. They build up to be adult, independent person, right?
It really builds like a not like a tough character, but also gives you that sense of what's the word, like holding on, or I can't think of the word now, but like you said, it builds you up as a person, right?
Yeah. You want to listen to the last one?
Okay, one more.
How about we try?
Okay, let's see. Now we choose someone who is not smiling. Looks very, very, very serious. Nadra, would you like to try?
Okay, Nadra.
There we go, that nice smile.
Well, in my opinion, it's kind of hard being a teenager because you have to know how to control your feelings, your emotion. Most of the time, teenagers who's in love or currently in a special relationship are more likely affecting their education. So yeah.
Yeah, that is actually very, very true.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
I think I can relate to Nadra because I'm a very emotional person. I'm the type of person that will cry when I watch a sad movie. But yes, it's also, I mean, it depends on the person, right?
Yeah.
Because like she says that, in a relationship, even though, obviously our main focus is on studies, but because, being a teenager,
we are
it's very
dealing,
confusing.
actually, when we are growing up, we are dealing with emotion, physically sometimes unstable, right?
Yeah.
So we have to face all this, okay? The teenagers out there, this is something that very normal actually.
Yes, something very relatable.
So, do you realize that your friend already shared about the pro and the cons? You realize that? Some of students say that it is okay. It is not hard to be a teenager, but some of them say it's hard to be a teenager, right?
Yeah.
So we are going to our on that part later.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let us move on to what we will share with you today. So we are talking about linking words or phrases.
Okay.
Okay, why? Why we need to learn this? Actually, linking words or phrases, before that, linking word or phrases is a word or a phrase that connects paragraph, text, or sentences. And it helps to link the ideas. It also helps you to get marked under the organization scale.
Very important, yes.
That is very important one. Okay? So, okay, let's take a look on the scale for a while, okay? Because I'm telling you about the organization scale just now. So I would like to share with you some skills that we have in writing examination.
Okay.
Okay, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you the first one, which is content. Content, what do we have in content? It is all content should be relevant to the task. Okay, so afterwards I will explain in detail. Okay, number 2 is communicative achievement, which is to hold target readers' attention, and communication is straightforward ideas. So what it meant here is, for example, Sean wants to write something.
Okay.
You want to give it to me.
Okay.
Do I understand what Sean are trying to give it to me? Do I understand the text or not?
Okay.
So basically, communicative achievement is about that.
It's about the message, whether
Yes.
if I want to send a message out, whether it's received, and that's the achievement that we're looking
Yes,
for.
achieve or not.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is organization. This is what we are doing today. Okay? Okay, what is it? It is text. The text is generally well organized and coherent using a variety of cohesive devices. So this is what we will learn afterwards. Okay?
Okay.
And the last one, the skill is about language.
English.
Yes, obviously.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's obviously you should write English, right? So we will look on the vocabulary, on the grammar and sentence structure, but we will not cover that. We only cover on the organization part because it is in our textbook, page 57. So you can refer to that in full blast form 4, okay? It's not form 5. Okay. Okay, let us move on. Okay, let us take a look on the sample, on the examples. Okay, in the textbook, we have 4 here, which is the first one, listing and adding points. Shall we look?
All right.
Okay, so these are the examples. To begin, okay, start with, secondly, in addition, moreover, lastly, last but not least. Okay, we have another one, expressing contrast. Okay, we have but, although, while, on the other hand, on the one hand. Okay, these are the example for expressing contrast.
Okay.
Okay, and next we have for giving examples. I have 2 here, which is for example and such as.
Yeah.
Okay. And last one, for giving opinions, we have linking words like in my opinion, in my view, from my point of view. Bear in mind, this is what we have in the textbook, but actually there are a lot more out there. So don't you worry if the list, the words are not in here. Okay, this is only from the textbook. So maybe you read somewhere in the reference book, so don't worry. So you can use it too.
All right.
Okay.
So basically, these are the words that is used as to link one sentence to another.
Yes.
Okay.
So it helps you to make the ideas flow smoothly.
Okay. So maybe I can add an example to that.
Sure.
Yeah. So for example, if let's say I'm talking about a certain food, let's say I like to eat nasi kandar.
Yeah.
And then if I don't tell them why, if I just continue my sentence, for example, I like to eat nasi kandar. It is tasty. It is healthy. It is it's a combination of different curries. So, but then again, they might not be able to somehow catch what I'm trying to tell them. But if I include, for example, like listing or adding points. So I like to eat nasi kandar. And to begin with, it is tasty. Next, it has it's very healthy.
Yes.
And last but not least, it's a combination of different curries. So at least people would know that I'm actually linking the first sentence to the rest. Is that correct?
Yes. You can get full mark for that, Sean. Yeah, I'm proud of you. Okay, so let us move on. So students, are you okay? Okay? Okay, so students out there, are you okay? So how about we try?
Yes. Maybe we can get the students to actually use those words that we have.
Okay, we try to guess which category it belongs to. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready? Okay, for however, which category? How about Ra? Would you like to answer that? Which category it belongs to? For however.
Hi, Ra, can you hear us?
Sorry?
However.
Yeah, for however. What is the category?
Yes.
Expressing contrast.
Expressing
Expressing content? Okay, Lexley. Yes, expressing
contrast. Okay.
Sorry,
Very well
I
done.
didn't.
Yay.
Good job.
Yeah, I think this is just some of the many limitations that we have when we're doing what we call online or using online classes or online ways of connection or communication. But that's okay, as long as, like you said, the communicative achievement is there. So as long as we got the message you're trying to send to us, well done.
Yes, good job. Okay, so how about we try the next one? Firstly, who's gonna try this? Okay, how about Khadijah?
Linking words.
Linking words. Sure? Are you sure? Let's check.
Firstly,
Listing or adding
Yes.
points. Okay. Okay, we look on the third one. For instance, how about Sean? You want to choose?
Okay. Let me see. I think Nurul Hanani haven't answered yet, right?
Yes, Hanani.
Can I hear your voice, please? What's your answer? Oh, sorry.
Giving example.
Sorry, again?
Giving example.
Giving example. Let's take a look. Yes, correct.
Well done.
Okay, we have another two.
Okay.
Okay, how about I believe?
Oh.
I believe.
I believe I can fly.
Yes. Shakir, you want
like
to try?
I believe it's giving opinion.
Giving opinion. Are you sure?
Is that your final answer?
You lock it? Okay, let's
see
take
whether
a
he's
look.
right.
Yes.
Giving opinion.
Correct.
That is right. You can collect your do it raya later from Miss Hidayah.
Yes, you can collect the do it right afterwards. Okay, the last one. Furthermore. Furthermore. Any volunteer? Any volunteer?
Oh, we
yes,
have Nadra.
good. Nadra?
Listing or adding points.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look. Yes,
That's absolutely right.
correct.
Well done. Well done. Could we go back to the slide just before this, where we're talking about, like you were listing out all the types of what we call all the types of examples of linking words or phrases, right? So earlier I already gave an example for the first part, which is listing or adding points. Maybe someone else among one of you who would like to try, maybe can give for each of this, because earlier you are able to already determine which category it's from.
Yeah.
Maybe you can go for the next one. For example, expressing contrast. Maybe we can use some of the words over there to somehow create a sentence. Is that okay for you?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so let's start first. Any one of you would like to try?
Okay, showing contrast. Any one of you would like to
Can give
to try?
any example whatsoever. Earlier I talked about the food that I love to eat, and you know I love eating. So maybe we can talk about something that you like doing, your hobby, or something that you dislike, but you can use all these words as an example.
Okay, how about you use expressing contrast just like what Sean told you just now? So any one of you would like to try?
Okay, maybe I would choose...
Shakir, you want to try?
I think
okay, Nadra. Wow.
Okay,
Star
good
student for
job,
the day.
Nadra.
Yes.
I would like to use however.
Oh, however, okay.
I love to draw, but however, I only do it on my leisure time.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Is that okay? Is that correct?
I think better for you to use but.
But.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you could give us an example of how we could use however.
Okay, so we can use however. Yeah, it's to show contrast. The situation is just the same actually.
Just the same,
the most suitable for Nadra's sentence just now, you can use but.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much,
thank
Nadra. That was
you.
actually a really good try.
Yeah.
Next, maybe we could choose, for example, I just used it.
Giving examples.
Any one of you can give a
Hanani,
try.
would you like to try using examples?
I love eating a lot of food.
Yeah.
For example, nasi lemak.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
We're in the same club. We're in the same
You
club.
can join
the eating food
Sean's
club.
club.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yes.
Sometimes I like to eat nasi lemak too.
Yeah, right. These are like the top two food I would eat
Yeah.
any time of the day.
Okay. How about we try?
Giving opinion, I think that we have.
Oh yeah, giving opinion.
yeah.
So who would like to try using giving opinion? Huh. Any volunteer?
Any volunteers? Or else I'll choose someone that has A in his or her name. I think everyone has A in their name, so
Yeah.
any one of you could be the next lucky person.
Shakir is smiling there. Alif Shakir is smiling there. Would you like to try, Alif Shakir? Using giving opinion.
In my opinion, nasi lemak was the best food in this world.
Wow. Oh, he can join your club, Sean.
Yes, he can. Definitely. You know what? Sign up, you're going to be the chairman of the club.
Yes.
Well, I think they have definitely demonstrated very good use of
Yes.
each of these words. And I think also, like you said, it's very, very important because I think linking words is very good, especially when it comes to what you mentioned, communicative achievement. If you want to mention something, especially these days, whether it's communicating online
Yes.
or via the telephone or even face to face. Obviously, we can't do that, or we should minimize that because of the SOP. The communicative achievement is very important in that sense, or even organization, because even putting words up and down here and there, then people wouldn't, even if you got the use of the word correct, but if you put one message or one sentence in front of the other, you might not be able to understand what you're trying to achieve or what you're trying to send. But I think we're going to touch that later, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but before that, how about we take a short break and we will be back to you for Road to Success SPM 2021.
Didik TV KPM. Didik TV KPM.
You are now watching Road to Success SPM 2021 for the subject English, for connecting words and phrases, or linking words and phrases. Over to you, Miss Hidayah.
Okay. Thank you. So just now, the students already gave you examples for you to use. So don't worry, you try to use it, but remember, don't use it excessively, okay? Because too much will be, actually, it will disturb the meaning of the sentences, right?
Correct, yes.
So use it appropriately. And just to give some tips, you can also use this not only for writing, but also for speaking.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Also for speaking assessment too. Okay, so we already studied about this. So let us see the difference between a sentence without linking words.
Okay.
Okay, I give you one example here. So take a look here. The use of technology makes all subjects more interesting. It motivates the students. The learning experience is more real. Okay. This is no linking words or phrases, right?
Yeah.
So let me show you
the
difference. Ta-da! Okay. So in my point of view, the use of technology makes all subjects more interesting because it motivates the students. Moreover, the learning experience are more real. So when you see the difference here, you can see the flow is getting better than the first one. Actually, the first one is okay. But to get marks in examination, so you have to add on linking words or phrases to get some mark. Under the organization scale.
And if I don't mind adding as well, like the first sentence or the first paragraph that you show, or the first box, it actually shows if someone didn't really understand what they're trying to say, it could be just 3 separate sentences that may not link to each other.
They did not link.
And when you see for the words or the sentences in the second block, you can really see that it's in his or in that person's point of view. So that could actually say or mean that the first sentence maybe is not really a fact, because if you just put it as per, it looks like a fact, but actually this is actually someone's opinion.
Yes. So it's more personal.
Yes. That's right.
Okay. So
our students that are online, okay so far? Any questions that you have, you can always just raise your hand.
If you have any question, you can ask.
But if not, you can just give us a thumbs up and we can proceed. All okay so far? Okay. Yes.
Okay. Let's proceed.
Continue.
Okay, because we are talking about examination,
Yeah.
so we'll take a look on part 2. Okay. Okay. Well, for your information, in writing examination, we have 3 parts.
Oh, okay.
So the students out there, you have to write 3 parts of questions. So the first part is email.
Okay.
Short,
Alright.
short messaging, a short message.
Okay.
Where you have to write around 80 words.
Okay.
Okay. And the second part is this one, just like this one. So later on I will tell you. And the third one is extended writing.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to write around 250 words. But
Okay.
bear in mind, the time limit only 1 hour 30 minutes.
Oh gosh.
So you have to manage your time properly.
Yes.
So please study. Okay, let's take a look on the question for part 2. So here is the sample of the question. Actually, you can refer to page 63. So I'll read for you, okay? Okay, you must answer this question. You have to write your answer in 125 to 150 words in appropriate style. Okay, your class has been discussing, this is the question.
Okay.
So your class has been discussing about teamwork in sport. And your teacher has asked you to write an essay about what are the pros and the cons of team sports. So in your essay, you should write about the first one, the definition in the team sport, your participation in the activities, the pro and the cons of team sports. Write your essay using all the notes and giving reasons for your point of view. So, the question looks simple, right?
Yeah.
But we have to tackle the question appropriately. Okay,
okay.
Just now I told you about the content, right? So, here, we have 3 bullets, right?
Yes.
So this one refer to content point. For you to get content point mark, you have to answer all these 3 questions. So make sure during the examination, you have to tackle these 3 questions, write it in your essay. Make sure you use that.
What would happen if we, for example, did not give the definition of team
Okay,
sport?
so obviously you will not get full mark for the content.
Oh, even though our
Yeah,
second and third part, I mean, if
Yeah.
we were to do it
Okay.
fully, we still will lose some marks.
Even though you write beautiful essay,
Yeah.
but you did not fulfill the task.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one you have to answer. So it depends. If the question asks you only 2 bullet points, so you have to answer and tackle these 2 bullet points. Okay, so make sure you answer according to the question given to you. Okay, so do remember it's only 1 hour 30 minutes for 3 parts. So I would suggest you to answer 20 to 25 minutes only.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
don't write too long.
So just within the 125 to 150 words only.
Yes. Look at the limit. Okay, so this is the essay. So make sure when you have the paper during your examination,
Yep.
please read every single thing.
Yes.
So make sure that you get all the information here. Okay? Okay, so you guys, are you okay? Okay, so let us move on. So we will do. Sorry. Okay, so let us do something here. So I take it out. One question.
Okay.
What are the pros and the cons of team sport? Because usually teenagers are involving with sport, right?
Yes.
They love e-sport. They
Yes.
love sports, right? So I think this question actually you can refer to page 63. Okay. So how about we think for a while?
Okay.
And give only 50 seconds, maybe?
Yeah, just 15 seconds. That's more than enough. I
More
think
than
during the
enough, right?
exams, they won't have
Okay.
enough time to think. They'll still have to. No, but yes, always. I mean, it's very important to always plan your content
Yes.
before you start answering.
Yeah, we are doing that.
But yes. So
Now.
give it some time. I think you also what Miss Hidayah is also showing right now, or maybe she won't be showing yet. Probably just an easier way for you to somehow gather or manage your points so
Yes.
that you are able to come up with the best or most effective answering method for your questions. And I think it's a very important topic as well. For those of you who are watching, maybe if you are younger and not in the secondary school, you might not know what is pros and cons. Pros, does that mean professionals? No, actually pros and cons refers to the advantages and also disadvantages. The goods and the bads of, in this case, would be team sports.
Yes.
Yeah. So, because earlier there was the questions was definition of team sports, but we're not going to touch on that. We're going to talk straight away about the pros and cons.
Yes.
Looks like I've been already talking for more than a minute. How about we let our students
do?
Yes.
Yes. How about, okay, this is one part. Before we start to write, you need to brainstorm for the ideas.
Yes.
Okay? It will help. But please brainstorm according to the question. So so sometimes students love to write something that is improper to the essay. So make sure that you write something that related to the task. Okay. This is one we call as this one is double bubble map.
Double bubble?
Yeah, because we have two bubble.
Okay.
Afterwards, you will see a lot of bubble around here. Okay, so we actually we have a lot of mind map. We have a circle map. Okay. We have a bubble map. We have a flowchart map. And this kind of question, pro and cons, we have two topics, right? So it's suitable for you to use double bubble map.
Okay.
How about, because we already done this during our Form 4. Do they still remember all the lessons?
Okay.
Let's check.
Yes, let's do that. Who shall we ask?
Okay. Who wants to do first? Any volunteer?
Me.
All right, Aina.
Oh, Aina.
I think for the first.
Okay, we talk about the pro first. The pro, okay? The pro. Sorry. Sorry?
Can I just cooperate?
Cooperate. Let's take a look. Is it the same one? Yes.
Oh, wow.
Correct.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. How about another one, pro? Aina, shall please share one more?
I think same interest.
Same interest. Are you sure? Okay, let's take a look. Yes. Wow, you have a good memory there.
Very good.
Okay, thank you, Aina. Okay, how about we add another one? Any volunteer for the second one? For cons. Any volunteer?
It looks like Khatijah wants to answer.
Oh, okay, Khadijah. She's smiling there.
Can I give the similarities of?
Oh, you want to
pros and
give?
cons?
Okay. Okay. You give it first. Later we check. Okay. Okay. What is the similarities?
Pressure
Sorry.
and pressure.
Pressure. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that first. Okay. How about the last student? Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Khatijah. We're going to ask for the next student to answer, right? Okay, let's see who else would like to answer. Thank you so much, Khatijah, for that. We're going to hold on to that, which is...
I will hold your answer.
What was her answer just now?
Yes. Okay. Nura, would you like to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the cons is the players cannot.
The players,
cannot get along towards each other.
Okay, cannot get along with each other. Okay. Alamak. Can get along. Okay. And just now, I already showed it to you. It's depend.
Yeah.
Yes. And the last one, just like what Khadijah said, is it correct? Oh, sorry. Okay, pressure. That's correct. Okay, in a double bubble map, thank you, Ra. Okay, in double bubble map, we have two topics, right? One is pro, one is cons.
Okay.
So, in every difference, there will be similarities.
Okay.
Just like you and me.
Yes.
Okay, even though we are different, but we have something in common, maybe.
Yes, we're both wearing spectacles.
Yeah, correct. So, the spectacle should be in the In the center one.
Yeah.
Okay. It depends how many points you have, so you can write in the center. Okay. Good job, everyone.
That's very, very well done.
Yay. Okay, so let's. Okay, how about you guys? Okay, I will divide each topic to each one of you.
Oh.
Okay. Anyone want to do the cooperate? Okay, Aina, good. How about same interest? Aina, okay, we will give you some time. I just allocate the question to you. So later on, we will do it together, okay? Okay, so the second one, same interest. Who want to do that? Okay, Shakid, good. Dependent? Dependent? Nadra, can get along. Okay, Nura, who will do the introduction part?
I will do the introduction.
Okay, good job, Hadijah. And the last one, last but not least, is Hanani. You will do the closing. Okay, good job. So, I'll give you some time. I will try to explain another part of it, how to plan our essay. Okay? So, while I'm trying to explain, so you guys please take some time and try to write your answers.
All right.
Okay. For those out there, you can try too. Okay, let us move on. So, when we want to write, actually, we have to plan. Just now, we're brainstorming for the ideas, right?
Yeah.
And the second part, you have to know the structure of the sentences.
Yes.
Yes, we have, we'll take a look. Okay. The first part is the introduction. So introduction part is important. So you have to write about the team sport, the pro and the cons in very general one. Okay? So you can write that in the introduction. So introduction is to introduce the topic on both sides of the topic. We have pro and con just now. Okay? And the second one, main part, 2 paragraph. Okay. So what do we have in the main part, which is it's 2 paragraphs. So one, to refer the advantage and disadvantages in separate paragraph. So we have 2 right. So don't combine everything in one paragraph.
Yes. So the reader will be able to see which paragraph is for which point.
Yeah. You're talking about 2 different things here. Okay. And then it covers both sides of the topic equally. Oh, because you are pro with the team sport, so you write more. No.
Oh, no. Yeah.
You have to be equal.
Yes.
Okay. The last one should be the conclusion. So what we have in the conclusion. So to make a general statement, use phrases. You can use the phrases. Just now, we already know some, right? So we have a few here, like in conclusion, to sum up, all in all. Okay, this is from the textbook, so you can refer it. If you did not get it, so you can refer to the textbook, page 63. Don't worry, if you don't have the textbook, you can ask your teacher to have e-textbook.
Okay.
Yeah, actually the government had helped all the teachers to and give us e-textbook. So you can refer to that. Even though you are in Form 5, you still can use e-textbook.
All right, that's great.
It's very useful actually.
Yep.
And the last one, state your opinion. So you have to sum up everything. Remember, in the conclusion part, okay, the last part, don't add new points.
Yes, because it's already the conclusion part. So you want to end instead of adding more points. All right. So how about we give some time to our students online to get their essay going, and we're going to take a short break, and we're back to you for Road to Success SPM 2021.
Didik TV KPM. Didik TV KPM.
And we are back for Road to Success SPM 2021 with Miss Hidayah as well as me, Sean Steven, as your host. So earlier before the break, we asked the students to prepare the parts of the, different parts of the essay itself, and now it's time to hear their answers. So over to you, Miss Hidayah.
Yes, so I hope that everyone out there are ready to listen to their answers. Okay, so shall we start with the introduction part?
Yes.
Okay, let us
the introduction.
Okay, who's doing the introduction part just now?
Oh, Khatijah. Yes.
Okay, Khadijah, please.
Okay, team sports are when one group or a team plays against another group or a team in a competition. For instance, the team members work together to achieve a common goal.
Wow. All right, that's
Is
good.
that great? Oh, sorry. Before that, because we are teaching about linking words, what are the linking words that you using, Khadija?
For instance,
For instance.
Yes,
Good
and I think
job.
she used it really, really well. Thank you so much.
Good
Yay.
job. Okay, we'll go to the. Okay, just now, Khadija already mentioned about the team sport, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you can add on because you still remember the question just now, your participation in the activities. So maybe in the introduction part, you can add that.
Okay.
So again, it's to help you to get mark in the content point mark. Okay, good job, Khadija. Okay, let us move on to our first point. Okay,
So we're going to start with pros or cons first?
yeah, we start with pro.
Pros. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Khadija.
So I think for pros, we have Aina and Shakir.
Okay,
each having
who's going
their
to do
points
the
for that.
first point for pro? Okay, Aina, good job.
Firstly, players learn to cooperate to each other and work towards a common goal. Furthermore, it helps them to build a character, friendship, and skills. In conclusion, when the team stand well for the game, they will end up on the winning.
Okay, so what are the linking words that you are using just now?
I am using firstly, furthermore, and in conclusion.
Okay, I would like to highlight here. Thank you. Good job, Aina. Good job. But I would like to highlight here because we still have another points, right? So don't use in conclusion. Okay? If we finish all the points in prose, yes, you can use the in conclusion phrase. Okay?
All right.
So
Good job there.
remember
Thank you so
that.
much.
Okay, good job, Aina. How about we move on to the second point in pro?
Shakir for same interest, if I'm not mistaken.
Shakir. Is it Shakir? Oh, yeah.
Secondly, the team sports. Players can meet people with the same interests as them and become more sociable. Obviously, they can get along because of the same interests. For the linking words, I use the
used?
secondly and obviously.
Oh, good try. Secondly, on and obviously. So what we can improve on that sentence actually? You can give examples.
Okay.
So your sentence would be clear. Okay, good try, Shakir. Okay,
Alright.
so we have finished with the pro.
Mm-hmm.
How about we continue with the cons?
Alright.
Okay, so who will start for the cons?
I think it's between Nadra and Nora. Which
okay.
one will start first? Okay, it's Nadra.
Nadra? Okay, Nadra.
Firstly, being too dependent on each other would be a disadvantage for a group. Therefore, as a team, we should trust on each other without putting the pressure on them, and every player should do their own part with all their might.
Okay, good job. So what are the linking words that you using just now?
I'm using firstly and therefore.
Okay, firstly and therefore. So you guys realize that Nadra is using the firstly, right?
Yeah.
So why she can use that? Because it is the starting of the new topic.
Yes, for
So
cons.
don't worry, you can use firstly for the second, for the cons.
Yeah.
Good job, Nadra.
Yay.
Okay.
And I think next is
the last point. Yeah.
Nora,
Is it? Yeah,
right?
Nora.
And
Yes, Nora.
furthermore, in the team sports, not all players can get along towards each other. For example, follow me with their fragile good, bad tempered, and anti-social behavior are the challenges. Therefore, I believe that being in a team sports also have the consequences.
Okay. So, what are the linking words that you are using just now?
I using furthermore,
Furthermore.
for example, and I believe.
Oh, wow, there's a lot. Good job. So, So thank you for that.
Yes,
it's
very well done.
Oh,
Very,
yeah,
very,
it's good
very
job.
good actually. Yes.
Yeah, they can get
And
full
then-
mark for organization.
Yes, we are slowly running out of time, but I think we have one more. We
Yeah.
have time for just
Is it
one
enough
more for
for
the
the last
closing.
one?
I think we have
Hanani.
Hanani, yes.
Yes, Hanani, please.
In conclusion, team sports bring in more benefits than disadvantages to their player, either mentally or physically. To sum up, some people prefer to play in a team with their friends because it's giving more fight. Last but not least, let's be happy and let's do sport.
Okay, what are the linking words you are using just now?
In conclusion, to sum up and last but not least.
Yes, good. Good job, everyone.
All right, great job there by our students. I think I'll just mention their names again,
Yeah.
which is Alif, Khatijah, Nadra, Aina, Nurul, as well as Nora. But before we end, maybe Miss Hidayah, you can actually say a few words, very short words for our conclusion for today.
So I hope that everyone have learned. We are learning about to plan an essay presenting advantage and disadvantages or pro and cons. And we also learn to use linking words or phrases. So remember, you need to study hard. Inshallah, everything will be okay if you put trust on your teachers and to the government and also your parents.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Hidayah, for that. And of course, thank you for all of you who has watched or tuned in to this show. Again, make sure you follow the SOPs in place in our battle against COVID-19. And we'll see you in the next episode for Road to Success SPM 2021. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Didik TV KPM.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Saya ingin mengucapkan selamat menduduki peperiksaan pada anak anda saya, para adibah Binti Gawawi. Belajarlah bersungguh-sungguh supaya mendapat kecemerlangan dalam peperiksaan SPM 2021. Semoga dapat menjawab dengan tenang dan dipermudahkan segalanya. Mak sayang adik.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Saya Zainuddin ingin mengucapkan selamat maju jaya dan mendoakan kejayaan buat anak kesayangan saya, Nur Zarifah, serta pelajar-pelajar SPM Bagan Terap yang akan menduduki peperiksaan SPM tahun ini. Belajarlah dengan tekun dan pastikan kecemerlangan menjadi sebahagian dari budaya hidup kita. Jangan putus asa, teruskan berusaha dan semoga kejayaan menjadi milik anda semua. Bye-bye sayang and good luck.